Good evening, and welcome to Fright Night. Promises to be full of fun and very little snot. And Unqueasy is already here. The hooded pussy. Yes, feeling alive and alert. Feeling like I'm ready to draw something. Something monkey-ish. There's a monkey in my basement. That's what they call me. The hooded pussy. The pussy hood. Pussy in the hood. Okay. Going to explore a suggestion from the Unqueasy tonight. Going to play with it. I'm going to play with it in front of everyone. Play with this idea right here for your viewing pleasure. Idea playing. It's going to be difficult. It's going to get weird. There could be some casualties. Definitely showing that I have acrylically sealed this thing. Aurora. I don't know. I don't think she generally has ownership of her professional originals. She's doing everything for a studio, but her personal originals, probably. That was the monster. Ah, the Attack on Titan ones. You have to take that up with her. I'm not her manager. At least not in those terms. Not in that way. Honestly, not in any way. I like saying it like that. Wow. I feel like I'm recovering from some kind of horrible fate that befell me. I feel quite a bit better. I got a lot of sleep today. I do feel quite a bit better. But it was rough. It was rough. 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 Let's see what happens when I eat some toast. Still a lingering. There's a lingering. Right. Yeah, there were a couple different. They were definitely firing barrels in there in the mix. Fight lady fight. Hello. I, nor anyone else here, I believe, is one of your exes. So you're safe with us. This is a safe place. You can cry, Cornelius. I'm sorry, finally. I know it bothers you when I quote movies you haven't seen that don't refer. That was Fight Club. When Meatloaf is hugging Jack, he's like, "You can cry, Cornelius." Yes, welcome to Fantasy Island. It's a snotty place. I am recovering from a dismal episode of awesomeness, not awesomeness. Been out of the scene, as you may have noticed, for a few days. Basically in a comatose-like state of sadness and despair. How are you? Tell us about your adventures. What have you done? What have you created? What have you sewn? You're a professional seamstress. What have you seamsed? From the PC to let the pups out, and I heard the raid notification, and I came back and sat down ready to smoke, and I asked who raided in, and my friend that was streaming. I could tell he didn't really want to say it out loud. So you totally got stalked. Like, that's for shit. Like, dude, at least have the balls to stalk like a real man, you know, hide in the bushes. Or woman, I'm sorry. Whatever, person. Stalk like a real person. I'm assuming it's a person. I'm gonna make that assumption. Woman, yes, okay. I'm gonna make the bold assumption that it was in fact a human. Now we've assessed that it's a woman. Yes, okay, so an X. Yeah. See, I just think men are inherently better stalkers. Come at it naturally. Fine art to that shit. Well, I'm sorry you felt violated in your own fucking stream. Nice, yeah. Oh, it wasn't your stream, gotcha. Symbios is here. Nice. Can't do it, yeah. Oh, I see. So it was just a stream you were chilling in, and you suddenly became very unchill. Who's your stoner friendo? I already banned her, so if she pops up in other people's streams, I can't do anything about that. Yeah, exactly. But this, like... Actually, I don't know Twitch that well. Can someone else know where you are? Can somebody be like, oh, Fight Lady's in this stream, and so I'm going to go there? Or was that just like a total guess or luck or, you know, chance that happened? Sorry, I'm going to occasionally snot in your ears. See, I've got this really high-tech, sophisticated mic that's going to instantly transport any sound coming out of my snottiness right into your ears. So that's awesome, right? I mean, who doesn't want that? I'm recovering from a debilitating shittiness. Try to keep it civil. It was someone I had introduced her to while we were together, and I guess she still hangs out. Yeah. At least medicine makes your problems go away. I had to put states between me and my Jesus Christ. All right, so this was not like you're not being like light about this. This was like a big deal. You literally moved because of this shit. It's gnarly. That is some ugly shit. What she really wanted. Jesus. All right, it's getting heavy now. Do I dare ask, what did she really want? The Bowie Springer Show wants to know. I am an expert on relationships. Just ask my wife, who happens to be a couples therapist. I am so good at this shit. So much better than everyone else. Okay. So sounds like you were out the door before it even started. You're like, I'm ready to go. See, I don't want that color. Honesty. Well, what is honesty? How do you define honesty? Fuck if I know. When people aren't even honest with themselves, I'm not sure how the fuck anybody's honest with other people. No, man. Insidious we are. Or as Milton called us, clever apes, I believe. Oh, Milty. Oh, you. Shit is on fire show. Some crazy ass weather here. There's a lightning storm with lightning shooting from one cloud to another, not coming to the ground. It is crazy. One of those weird ass polyamorous relationships. Honestly, I wouldn't consider it such because I didn't think they have the correct idea of what that actually is. I don't probably have any idea what that actually is. Sounds like one of those things you used to read about in Penthouse Forum in the 80s, but never actually happened, like a unicorn. I can't imagine humans actually being okay with that. It's not really how we're designed. I don't know if that makes any sense. Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. So it was like her common law wife, trans male to female, and their kid. Wow! This is complicated. Holy smoke, Roglies. I don't know that there's a proper adjective for response to that particular sentence other than wow. Okay. Common law. Now, that's a legal term, meaning you're in a state that supports common law, or is that just a loosely referenced? Because only a few states actually support common law squeezle. I don't know what's going on behind me, but I'm gonna ixnay it immediately. Florida recognized it, but Florida has some pretty rednecky parts, I believe, so who knows? Might as well call it, yeah, right. So you're just assessing the dynamic, makes sense. Yeah, they wanted for themselves. Yeah, this does not sound like polyamorous. This sounds like confusion. Working like this is crazy. This is like some Vincent Van Gogh shit. Like with this tool, working with these pan pastels, like you can't get detailed. So like everything just turns into the fucking screen, which is kind of cool, but it takes some getting used to. Jesus, what the fuck is happening behind me now? Some robot talking about getting penetrated. I'm gonna roll out. Yeah, no shit. Sounds like it is time to go. Sounds like a really like modern day out of control Thelma and Louise kind of thing. Well, it's not necessarily done by any means, but it breathes as fire, so it's a good start. I think it does. It's yellow. Mr. Bobardi, how are you? LSD trip on the radio. Yeah, My music, LSD. Thank you for showing up, Mr. Bubati. I know I have, you were a Bubati scorned. Fucking squeezed onto you days in a row. Like one mishap after another and not showing up. But I am significantly less snotty than I was. So you got that to look forward to. A less snotty experience in your bow show tonight. Feeling much better. I slept a lot. Slept a shit ton since the last you saw me. I feel like once I feel like you don't need to get another Street Fighter, getting ready to draw animation cycles. Or it's getting ready to drink animation cycle. Thank you, sir. A lot of love. A lot of love in this community. A lot of love. And a handful of good ideas. I'm going to implement. This is just a roughness compositional study here, but of some changes, but had tremendous idea from Mr. Queasy. Let's see here. What should we do? All this is just locked down because I acryliced it. Let's bring up some reference. Let's look it up. Would you like to know more? Some people think there are strange creatures. They say you offering me favors. There we go. Atta boy. All right. Obligatory reminder about your Discord. Oh, that I haven't set it up. Dude, the fact that I've, Jesus Christ, the fact I'm standing right now, I do appreciate it though. I am a man who needs a good nagging or reminding, friendly reminding. Just ask my wife. So we can see how I can implement this outstanding idea from the Queasy. Actually, let's start with just throwing this all back with a little black. And do I really want to do that? Yeah. Yeah, said the captain. Well, let's take it all out. Yeah, said the captain. Monkey looking sharp. Well, thank you. So I think we've got to see who catches on first to what this great idea is that I was given by the Queasy. Actually, makes sense. Makes sense to do it like that? Sure. I found a meme on the internet. 'Twas glorious. It was a picture of a wall covered in vintage steering wheels and someone photoshopped in Jesus next to it and captioned it, Jesus, next to all the wheels people have asked him to take. Nice. There was a video I saw the other day. Someone had made an entire video sketch about Jesus taking the wheel. And it was Jesus basically as a crazy driver and scaring the shit out of people. Like he was a bad taxi driver. That was pretty funny. Had a few billion fucking views. Like, well, that's the metric right there. A few billion views for something kind of funny. That's what it takes. I used to be an owner of a ruler. I wonder if it's out here. Turns out I am still the owner of a ruler. Further perpetuate greatness. Terrible, but great. I don't have many Harry Potter quotes, but that's one of them. Terrible, but great. What did you watch? Did you watch the first Harry Potter movie? I guess Nemo Japan is laughing because I worked on the first Harry Potter movie. Yes. Next 3 days, I had to get a cupboard under the stairs. Thing absurdly zero noises. Absolutely zero. I like absurdly zero noises. Absolutely zero noises. I need that my scale of my text. Pretending I don't exist. Yeah, dude, you're in a hard place. Let's see. Is there a? Where's this thing going? Review, task, shield, where is it? Show. People were just so needy today. Yeah. Overwhelmed. That'd be cool to see you take on a Harry. Hey, dirty Harry, baby. Chat appearance. There you go. Now I got big old text. Feel good about myself. Cool. Yeah, I worked on the Troll and the Centaur. And I'm gonna turn this music the fuck off also. It's a secret. Oh, really? I don't think I've actually talked about it to anybody in fucking decades. Just you keep bringing it out. Wasn't really at the time. Wasn't really like this thing I thought was gonna be the thing, you know? It's like, oh yeah, whatever. It's this fucking movie I'm working on. I was pissed that I missed Hollow Man. I went to Sony to work on Harry Potter, and I missed Hollow Man. It's like I just came from school where I'd fucking studied anatomy and been dissecting humans, and I'm the fucking guy that misses working on Hollow Man because, you know, I was just a little bit too young. I was still in college. I was just getting out of college actually when that came out. I'm like, fucking bitches. That's all I ever, you know. That and Spider-Man. I was like, I'd rather be on Spider-Man than Harry Potter. You know, I didn't really know anything about Harry Potter. I didn't give a shit about Harry Potter. Turns out everybody else in the fucking world gives a shit about Harry Potter. The troll looks like you. It's so funny. I have to allow? What does she say? Oh, toll mofo. Oh my god, I have to allow mofo? Let's see. I got to meet the guy that was the bodysuit guy for the werewolf things. That was one of the later ones. I didn't even watch him after a while, so I don't know. What was the werewolf thing? I didn't even watch that one. Some very tinkly music going on. Shit. Motherfucking censorship. Yeah. Oh, Prisoner of Azkaban, yeah. I don't like that color. I don't want it. I'm not going to use it. Can't make me. I don't like that color either. I don't like it. Jesus Christ. Failing. Wanted to say 3, but I wasn't positive. There you go, yeah. That seems right. I don't know. I didn't really watch. No motherfucking allowed. Allow that motherfucker. Allow that motherfucker. I think one of my kids' teachers subscribed today, so I gotta watch my goddamn mouth. Get banished. Get ostracized from school events. I'm gonna get a detention. Why did they make fucking streaming copyright-free music with words? Nobody wants to hear this shit. Was it the same guy that does all the tall creature type stuff, Shape of Water and Hellboy? You're talking about, I met him once. What the fuck was his name? He was my height, like exactly. Super skinny. And I met him at a Creature Effects Studios Halloween party, and I can't think of his name right now. The guy at Hellboy that played the fish. God damn it, what was his name? I know who you're talking about, though. Your mother is listening. Yeah, he's not that tall, though. He's 6'4". Doug. His name is Doug. I think it's Doug. Doug Jones, there you go. Yeah, he was cool. He was like a ballet dancer or ballerina. I don't know what you call a male ballet dude. Ape Sapien, yeah, he was cool. He was a cool dude. But I mean, he was this big around. He was my height and like, I'm gonna guess 160 pounds maybe. Marnix van den Broek. That's the ballerino. Ballerine bro. I like that better. Ballerina bro. Ballerina bro. God, I'm gonna pick another station. This is terrible. I'm hitting next more than not. Can't take it. You guys, I don't know, maybe you guys don't care, but Asmodeus is the name of a song on this station. Asmodeus. No, the answer is no to Asmodeus. Good God. I'm so sad inside that I can't find anything that's not terrible that wants to eat my soul out. in a terrible, terrible way. How about chill? Can we chill? Is chilling something we can do? Let's chill. Oh, Jesus. This is too chill. Blues hammer. House grooves. Yeah, let's listen to that for all of 5 minutes before I get pissed at it. He did a bunch of Terry Pratchett movies too. Oh, so not the fish guy. Everything's retarded. Okay, what comes next? Watch another streamer, Murda? Yeah, I'll watch it after. Pencils. Good people probably shouldn't live here. They'd be happier somewhere else. I don't know anything you guys talking about. I don't know Pratchett Discworld. I'm afraid of books. That's not true. I got thousands of books. My wife is afraid of my books. She's pissed at me every time we move. She's like, why are we moving thousands of pounds of books? Usually my answer is, I've had those books longer than I've had you. So make a choice. So far that has successfully ended the conversation, but at some point it's going to get ugly. In fact, this room I'm in was intended to be my library. Never built the shelves. Picture books. Actually, a lot of them are picture books. They're art history books. My favorite. Weather here is psycho. I can hear it going outside. There's basically lightning shooting from one cloud to another in the sky right now. It is the craziest shit I've ever seen. Exactly. Like, I'm just wondering at what point you were going to make an admission. I'm like, dude, I know the motherfucker. I know you. I've been in your house. Well, I think this pretzel got tired of my abuse and it just stopped playing. It's like, fine. You don't like me? I won't play my terrible music for you anymore. Frank Herbert. Wow! Are you kidding me? You gonna respond to that last post from Bubati before you go, Nemo? Jesus Christ. Oh, hell no. This is the Dungeons and Dragons station. This is for you, Boombody. It's not, it doesn't fit my hat. It fits your hat. You have the hat for this station, I don't. Dune Collection. Dune, desert planet, Arrakis. Know then that it is the year 1985 and Sting is going to run around in his underpants. Hat is better. Better than mine? Maybe your hat would be better than mine if it had my name on it. Dude, this music is making me want to touch my 20-sided dice. Oh my God, I'm going back to poker. in a second. Not yet, but I'm really close to getting a polka. Shite. Alright, I can live with this. It's kind of cool. Alright. Lounge. Its icon is a lava lamp. See how long before it pisses me off. I was so not present in that last stream. I was really fairly more out of it than I probably looked from the being down with the sickness. But I do remember thinking it was very, very hilarious when I came up with the idea of the Naughty Bombati dancers. And a whole show, whole S&M show starring Bombati. And it's still fucking funny. My time is live is here in the house. Top hat and all. Oh yeah. So my time is live. Thank you for showing up. I am recovering from some gnarliness that I've lived through for the last few days. Not well. Still a little sniffly, but surviving. I slept more the last 48 hours than I have slept in my entire life. Yeah, it was rough. It was a rough experience. Glad to be through it. Yeah, it was a lot, even at night. I slept like 10 hours last night, and then I took my kid to soccer, and the practice was only for an hour, so I just waited in the parking lot. I just passed right the fuck out, just completely asleep in the parking lot in the car. I came to, I'm like, I didn't know where I was, I didn't know who I was. Like, holy shit, what is happening? I was, wow. It was rough. What the hell is happening? Burnt umber. It's my favorite. I think when I first started streaming, you know, way back in the day, like last month, I got very hung up in like stats, you know, and afterwards I would sit there and review my stats, how many people, how many followers, how many chatters. And I've noticed I don't even look anymore. Like it's just not even of interest to me anymore. But I am pretty, you know, thankful you guys show up and like it's much more authentic, right? It is a much more authentic interaction that we have than, you know, oh, I want 100,000 people watching me and are just dribbling on about nonsense. Not that, you know, because what we talk about is fucking highbrow. It's right. It's just a number. What are you, a mad scientist? What are you, a mad scientist? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Exactly. Highbrow boobies. You got boobies on your highbrow? Yeah. Yeah. Just pretty much giving up on pleasing anybody. Even me, because I'm a dick. Sure as hell don't want to please me. Guy's a goddamn asshole. Getting banned for boobies. Get the booby ban. Get the booby band back together. Yeah, the dog is gonna be wigging out tonight. I hear him upstairs barking at the gods. It is some gnarly weather. It was really cool, actually. On the drive home, my son and I were just looking at the sky like the gods were getting down. Some God getting down going on. Lightning was shooting from one cloud to another without hitting the earth, and it was crazy. Crazy. It is gnarly outside. The house is shaking. Yeah, I don't know if it's as far south as where you are. So I attempted to watch again. Oh shit, now I forgot the name of it. It's a series everybody's all excited about. We're all excited about. The guy from 28 Days Later's in it. 1800s. Crime thing. Peaky Blinders. So I attempted to. I've tried to watch it before. I started over today with episode 1, and I don't really understand what the draw is because it seemed boring as living hell. And I get that it's cool looking at him having sleepy eyes at everybody, but I don't really get the point. Yeah, Peaky Blinders. I'm like, I don't know that I really understand the point of this show. Like, it didn't excite me. And I made it through like 2 episodes, I think. It can be slow. You're saying that as if you are a fan or you have watched many of them or something. Yeah. Fair shake. Shake it more than twice, you're playing with the show. with a clean dog. Wow, we just sat here and worked on our monkey and fiery barrel, and you went and cleaned a dog. It's a bold statement. Whoop. It was very funky. Okay. Well, considering he humps everything he runs into, he's going to be dirty for a variety of reasons. Dirty doggy. Station break. My phone jingled. I'm sure it's going to be very important information. Yet no, it's not. Nothing really matters to me. None of this shit matters. Yeah, that's what I've come to determine. None of this shit matters. I got on LinkedIn earlier today, and which isn't really a thing I do, but somehow I ended up on LinkedIn. And I saw somebody I haven't seen in, 15 years or whatever, talking about Nancy and how she'll be missed. So I assumed it meant Nancy's dead. And so then I assumed it meant Nancy St. John, who was a VFX producer. And I worked with her. Last time I saw Nancy, we were drunk in Mexico. We were working, it was a long time ago, we were working on a movie called And Starring Pancho Villa, Antonio Banderas movie. We filmed it in Mexico. So Nancy and I hung out for a while in Mexico, doing the VFX thing. She was a nice lady. She was older than me. I was a 27-year-old shithead. So she was like 20 years older than me, so I thought she was old. She was 47, which is now younger than I am. So anyway, yes, Nancy's dead. I haven't talked to Nancy in quite a while, and I didn't know Nancy died until I saw it on LinkedIn. It's kind of a moment for me, I guess, in some regards. I mean, thought about Nancy in a long time. She was cool. I like Nancy. And then we kind of had that interlude kind of thing. Like, we got real close one night, hung out drinking, and then, well, a few weeks actually, but, and then we didn't hang out anymore. One of those, like, what do you call it in Fight Club, single serving friends. I don't know. Something about it, I think it drew me back to where I was in that station in life, my mindset, a little bit. Who I was at 27 versus who I am now, and the transient nature of existence, got all existential. None of this shit matters. Things that I thought were really important then are absolutely of no consequence now, not necessarily by choice, we were all very passionate about the industry and about our career and about the work back then. There's no such thing as passionate VFX anymore. It's all this garbage. And it's all about tax incentives and cheap labor. Very soon it's going to be all about AI, so it's going to be even more dehumanized. She was old school. She worked on the first Total Recall. The first one? I know she worked on the second one. I think she worked on the first one too. She's been around a long time. She was there in the beginning. It's okay. Boobies are still important. Yeah. I guess that's what it comes down to, is nothing matters but boobies. That's all that matters. Boobies. Flaming barrels being thrown by a monkey, tied up princess. Boobies. That's all that matters. Nancy's dead. Booze and boobies. I think it should be one word. Booze bees. Booze bees. Watto lives. Nice. Jesus. I haven't seen that in a while. I think he's Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else with this pastel right now. Until I lock it down with some acrylic, because it is just too mushy. You can't even touch it with anything, it mushes. On the fire anyway. If I want to get detailed, I can't do it because it gets all fucking mushy. Well, spray on it. Not seen this in a while. What terrible thing are you sending me to? Nice. I haven't. I've set up that theater in the other room since I came back from Japan, and I have not put a Total Recall 3 boobies, 20-foot wide screen on it, and that's a damn shame. I'm definitely going to do a 20-foot wide presentation of the 3 booby show, also known as Total Recall. Oh, oh, you got to. Mister, I gots to know. I know what you're thinking. Did he shoot 5 or 6? To tell you the truth, in all this excitement, I lost count myself. But seeing as how there's a 357 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, it can blow your head clean off. You gotta ask yourself a question. Do you feel lucky, punk? Well, do you? Mister, I gots to know. Hannah has abandoned you. Can you please just call her Dr. Wife so I don't get traumatized? I'm gonna go find some nice whiskey and rewatch some classics. Nice. Is she, what foreign land is she off to? Presumably not back to Florida. She could stop in and see Fight Lady fight if she was in Florida. Okinawa! I never made it to Okinawa. That's one of the things I wanted to do while I was in Japan, was hit Okinawa, and I didn't fucking do it. Might, come back just for that. Man with your kind of mind, just try the land crab. Okinawa wouldn't be too harmful. Exactly. I could probably get to Okinawa without necessarily threatening my marital status. Unlike, where the fuck is it you're going? Fucking Thailand or something? Where are you going? Going to Phuket? Bangkok. A terrible, terrible scene in The Hangover 2, I believe. The tranny was like, that's why they call it Bangkok, honey, not Bang Cunt. Stands up and this like schlong bigger than that tranny is swinging from it. Thank you for that. So lovely. So lovely. Such a lovely tranny he was. You prude. Yes, well, you can if you could share a nice Bangkok with your wife, you're a blessed man. I think my wife might be hitting a midlife crisis, and she's wanting to get more open-minded, as it were, than the confines of marriage. I'm like, oh, don't know what that means yet. I'll be sure and let you know. This whole fucking lifetime thing is rough, right? Or as Jim Morrison said, nobody gets out alive. Somebody just dingled me? What just happened? Godzilla. Godzilla Ago 21. That is a righteous name. Thanks for following whoever you are. Why don't you chat us up? Why don't you introduce yourself? Let us know who you are. Tell us about your hopes, your dreams. Talk to us about your monkey. This is the Monkey Channel. Not necessarily, but it is right now. Hello? Hello? Wasabi. How you doing, Godzilla? Tell us a little bit something about yourself. This is a very intimate group here. You've entered a room, super chill room with the super chill people. We all kind of know a little bit about each other, so introduce yourself. Oh, thank you. Well, you like my art, so you're cool. You be one of those cool guys. That'd be all we need to know. I like to scribble, if you can't tell. Like right now I'm thinking I want some reflected blue light on this monkey, and I'm pretty much just scribbling and letting the blue happen. I don't know. It's kind of a philosophy. I like the vibration of colors without sitting there drawing. I don't like to draw. I like to vibrate my colors. I like to hit another level of vibration, color vibration. So I just squeezle. I just squeezle my utensil until I like what I see. I'm the enemy of your character. Meow. I like Fight Lady by just meow. That man is awesome. That's what you do. You just say meow. I like that. I'm the enemy of your character. I have a character? I don't know. What am I, Mothra? If you're Godzilla, who's the enemy? Who is the enemy? Oh, Godzilla. I get what you're saying. I'm drawing Donkey Kong. I'm drawing kind of like King Kong. I get it. I get it. He can be taught. The blue light. The blue light on the monkey. Sometimes the monkey needs a little blue light. Oh, scribbling. Scribble, 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 scrabble. Scrabble, scribble, scribble, scrabble. I thought he was a plumber for a minute then. Nice. Exactly. He turned his King Kong as opposed to Donkey Kong. If it's Donkey Kong, the nemesis would be a large-nosed, short plumber. Plumba. In Italian, they call it a plumba, says Craig. It's much more sophisticated that way. Yeah, so introduce yourself, Godzilla. Tell us something. Give us something to work with here. Who are you as a human on the inside? I draw with pencils. I like that. I draw with pencils. That sounds cool. What do you draw with pencils? Monsters and demons. Well, do you have a link or something? You can't just be saying shit like that. You got to share. This is a sharing environment. If this is your first night at Fight Club, you have to fight. Yeah, man. Opportunity to show off. What you got? What you got, Nihilist? Show us your squeezle. Can't decide if I really like this music or I really fucking hate it. It is definitely on the verge of giving me a psychotic breakdown, which again, I'm not sure if I like that or not. What am I drinking? I am drinking a concoction of nonsense. This is vodka and a whole lot of straight lemon juice, which seems to have sedimented in the bottom, some cranberry, and a dash of bubbly water. Very refined. Very, very refined. You can't share. We're gonna work. You know what? We will work you up to it. Unless you're saying this is like an NDA thing, like you can't because of your contract with Blizzard. But otherwise, you know, we're gonna wear you down. You're gonna share. I feel like this whole scribbling mess is just a really good underpainting. And now I have to go back and actually do the painting. I don't know what the Cape Codder part of that is, but yeah, sure. I don't really know what a Cape Cod is. I mean, I know what Cape Cod is in the place. I don't know what the drink is. You have gratitude for protecting yourself from me. Hello, I'm back. What happened? Name of that cocktail. All right, so there you go. That's what I'm consuming. I'm really happy I put that blue light on my monkey. I actually really like the blue light. I think I need a little bit more, actually. I had to walk away and look at my wife for a second to realize sometimes you gotta look at your wife to realize you like the blue light. Is that weird? Sounds weird. This music just went from jazz to Hawaii 5-0. What the living shit just happened? I've been thinking a lot about AI lately. So I was using it in a variety of ways recently. And I just made a resume because one of these days I'm going to forget a job. And all the services are using AI. I started out with ChatGPT, and then like I used some online bullshit that was trying to use AI. I think it was ChatGPT driven. And first of all, it kept fucking things up terribly. Like it fucked all that. Fucked my resume up. I had to start over and do it from scratch because it was just fucking it up. So that was a negative response, negative experience. But I don't know. I'm just trying to really, like, everyone's like either in fear or not in fear, or a lot of emotions. A lot of people saying they know what it is. You know, AI is this, or AI is not this. You know, people talking with authority. I mean, obviously none of it's actually fucking AI. It's just neural networks, and they've been around for fucking 50 years. We just have the computational power to do something with it now. Obviously, it's a factor on visuals. It's a factor on, you know, in this case, I was using text, right? I don't know. I'm trying to really think about, like, what's the transformation that's happening. You know, my kids are like, you know, trying to figure out what they want to do when they grow up. You know, even just 10 years ago, it would have been like, you would have felt really responsible as a parent if you told your kid they should get a degree in programming and some kind of computer science. And I absolutely am not telling my kids they should get a degree in computer science now. That's absolutely retarded. Anything in the IT world that's digital, as in, you know, not physical, not plugging in wires or installing things, not hardware. Anything software related in IT is absolutely can be done, you know, in a dehumanized fashion now, or very soon. And so I'm not telling my kids they should get a degree in computer science or whatever. In fact, I'm like, hell, you probably have more job security if you got a, you know, a trade. We talked about that recently. I remember Bhavati was a proponent of trades. I'm just trying to think of what it means even, like that's the future and that's their lifetime. What does it mean in our lifetime? What does it mean to us? You know, it's like I'm sitting here doing this, right? And I'm trying to think about what's unique about this experience. And the biggest unique thing about this experience is this, right? We're twitching, right? This is live and interactive. So there's a human component. You know, somebody came, actually Queasy came here and he saw that girl down there. And he said, I have an emotional attachment to that picture. He came here to the house and he said, I have an emotional attachment to that picture because I saw you make it on Twitch, right? So there's value in that experience, that there was a human connection, it was interactive and it was temporal. So there's value there. Because obviously you could type in Donkey Kong throwing a firing barrel, blonde princess, the background. You're gonna get something probably kind of like this. I photoshopped a few different references together that I'm using, but this is mostly out of my head. But, you know, if you just wanted to produce, you know, RGB pixels and put this out on the web, you can do that. So what's unique? Smoke break. He's like, I'm the fuck out of here. People with more than one skill set would thrive. I don't know. Actually, okay, I don't know. What does that mean? What does that mean to you? People with more than one skill set will thrive. Will they? Why do you say that? So like you have, that is not where they should go. It sounds like you have thoughts on that. Like, what does that mean? People with more than one skill set will thrive? Because I have a billion skill shits. I have skill shits. I have a lot of skill shits. I got skill shits all over the place. I got skid marks on my underpants from all my skill shits. I don't know. It's my experience, and I mean, possibly I'm jaded because from the visual effects industry, that was very, very, very rapid to dehumanize and to demoralize and to be like, oh no, you don't have value, you know, because brown people in another country are going to do this for $0. You know, they called it the race to zero, and it's like, this is for shit. You know, I was one of the first people to get the fuck out, you know, that I knew of. It was like this, you know, my crew of people was just like, fuck this, nope. I am not going to participate in this shit show. And that dehumanizing in the form of whether it be tax incentives in foreign countries or it be, you know, the cultures of lower cost of living / impoverished people, you know, labor force, you know, India. You know, that now, I mean, they can't compete with AI, right? People that work for $5 an hour can't compete with AI. They can work for 50 cents an hour or less. Yeah, some poor bastards only know one trick. Yeah, well, that's what I mean, you can also work on a car, right? So that's kind of a point, like, that I'm saying to my kids. You know, they're saying to me, Dad, what should I do? And it used to, you know, not very long ago, it would be get an IT skill set. And now it's like, maybe you should fucking get a trade, man, because this is bullshit, right? But people still need the physical. People still need the you know, they still need their car to work. They still need their fucking toilet to work. They still need the physical. Holy smokes, this music is garbage again. I just don't care enough to turn around and fix it. But the smell's gonna be awful. Yeah. It's funny. It's very funny. We have a lot of prejudices, a lot of views, you know, about like, oh, a lawyer or a doctor. I swear to God, if one of my kids became a lawyer, I'm gonna fucking disown him. But these idea that there are trades that have value, which fucking lawyers have zero fucking value. They're useless fucking humans. And I'm cherishing the day that AI eliminates all lawyers. But, I mean, the conversation is more significant than that. I have the curve wrong on that, and I don't like it. I don't want to do it. Look, I actually think everybody with a law degree should be fucking lined up and shot, fucking Auschwitz style. They're the most degenerates on the fucking planet. But that's a whole different conversation. I don't know. It's like, why would I be doing what I'm doing right now? Why am I creating art or whatever the fuck it is I'm doing, right? We have to start creating some form of unique value. Significantly more than the teacher. You're not fucking wrong. You know what I liked about Japan in this regard was trash people. I would sit there at my fucking house in Dinnerchofu, and I would sit there on that balcony that you've seen, Nemo, and I would watch the trash people come, and they were very efficient, very fast, and they were very non-sexual, right? There was no sexual orientation. Like the women and the men were working very hand in hand. The women worked just as hard as the men. It's funny in the United States because the United States, like, women are like very entitled, like, oh, we want just as much money as men, and we want the jobs the men have, but that's only if you're talking about CEO. I don't hear any women saying they want the trash collector job that men have. They want the CEO job that men have. It's a crock of shit. The idea, the sex thing is a fucking nonsensical argument because they don't actually want the same thing as men, because otherwise most of those women would be fucking garbage men. In Japan, those garbage women were fucking badass. Like, I'd sit there and watch it, and I'm like, God damn, that fucking bitch is all over. Like, Jesus Christ, very efficient, hard working. And wow, hand in hand, and there was no sexual politics. It was just get the fucking job done. It was fairly awesome. Of all the things I hated about Japan, that particular dynamic, well, that was, one of the many dynamics I did think was awesome in Japan. Why did I get off on that? I mean, other than the future of value. Well, this is the future of value. So with art, part of me is thinking engaging in installations that can't be reproduced. So I'm like thinking about like Gustav Klimt. He did a lot of golden inlays, shit that can't be reproduced even a book. You have to see a Gustav Klimt. You can't just be like, oh yeah, I know who that is. No, you fucking don't. If you haven't seen an original, you don't know who Gustav Klimt is. And I think, like, to some extent, it's like, I think right now, I mean, what I'm doing, what I'm doing could potentially be reproduced RGB, right? You're looking at an RGB video. There's the unique component that you're watching me make it, so that is interactive and human and unique and not necessarily machine replicable. But if I were working with physical products that couldn't be reproduced digitally, fucking glitter, whatever, dimensionality, three-dimensionality, that would make it be a thing that AI can't reproduce. That's human and experiential. That's physical. That's the physical domain, right? The physics. You have to move around it to perceive it, see the light moving off of it, whether it be the gold or any other element. I slightly, ever so slightly ventured into that this actually is not white. That is a metallic, right? That's opalescent material that I'm using instead of white. So, I mean, super subtle variant on just using white. But taking that to the nth degree, I mean, this could be dimensional, or it could be reflective or refractive. Anything like any kind of oil painting, obviously, that has glazing. You can't describe like for example, the Mona Lisa without being there, right? You can't, seeing in a book's like, okay, some bitch kind of grinning, you know, that ain't no thing. So you obviously need to be present for that. You know, but so that, I guess that's the point. Like, what's unique, right? But part of our business model is replicatability. So, like, if I wanted to be making money off of this, I'd have to finish this and then sell thousands of it in print, versus selling the original. Even if it was really good and it was really coveted, and I sold it for $10,000. Well, it's not enough, like, to me to keep doing. I mean, well, maybe it'd be enough for me to sustain myself, but if I want to, you know, go get a job at a fucking day job doing various things, to work for another car company, I would make more money than even selling this for $10,000. Right? So that doesn't make sense. Like, what doesn't make sense? What makes sense to us as creatives, I guess is not having a monetary equivalent, but I'm calling bullshit on that, because, you know, there has to be an equivocal monetary value, or else it's a non-sustainable model and it goes away. You know, there can't be that many idealists or that many trust fund babies who want to keep doing it. All right, there's a whole lot of things going over here. I've called, I'm back. So you missed my entire fucking diatribe of value systems. What do we do in a post-fucking AI world? Right, I mean, honestly, this is it for me. For me, this is like, okay, nothing fucking matters. And if nothing fucking matters, then I might as well draw Donkey Kong on a Thursday night, because nothing fucking matters. None of this shit matters. Nothing matters. There's nothing I do that matters. Nothing I can do that matters. Nothing fucking matters. So I might as well draw Donkey Kong, because the kids at my kid's school asked for Donkey Kong. So I'm gonna sit here and draw Donkey Kong, because nothing fucking matters. Because AI could do it too. Nothing fucking matters. And if AI didn't do it, then someone working for $5 an hour in another country would do it. Yeah. And Prince Peak. You lost me there. Peacock, maybe? I don't know. You lost me. What are you saying, Boom Buddy? Prince Peach. Prince Peach. I still don't know. Prince Peach? I don't think she's Prince Peach, is she? You lost me. You still lost me. You're talking over my head. You're out of my pay grade. Wah, wah, wah. Let me tell you about a guy named Mike Anchondo. So, when I was in a lawsuit with the Russian government, how many times you hear somebody start a conversation that way? I just hit like a fuck it level. And that's when I really started boxing. Because what else are you gonna do at 2 in the afternoon when you're in a lawsuit with the Russian government? And so it's actually my mother-in-law. Like, every once in a while, she was just a winner. And she actually bought me for my birthday a bunch of sessions with a trainer at Justin Fortune's boxing gym in LA. Justin, his claim to fame is that he had a title bout with Lennox Lewis once. Godzilla! All right. It was about $300 USD per page versus traditional artists. Digital artists lose about $300 USD per page versus traditional artists who make money on the page and then can still sell the original work. I don't know, I'm processing your data there. Yeah, I mean, I think the Godzilla pretty much just covered it. It's cool to see traditional art, right? It's just cool, right? Like, it's just cool. It's cool. Like, it's just cool. Like we're so desensitized to everything, right? Sometimes it's just cool to be like, oh yeah, that's traditional art, that's cool. So thank you for that input. Because honestly, the simplicity is sometimes the answer. Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? Something I thought was really important. Something of value. Aurora. Hello, Aurora. Aurora! Scooby-Doo says, Aurora! Hello, Aurora. It's fantastic to see your name on my screen. Did that get creepy? Because Lord knows I don't want to get creepy. Now, wait a minute. No, I start with creepy. I'm already at creepy. I started there. In fact, you may have come here for creepy. Devil's Night greeting cards. Yeah, Bo. Creepy. I was creepy. Well, nonetheless, good to see your name. I don't know if Unqueasy is still in the light earlier, but he was expressing a desire. I don't know if you have any originals on Titan. He's like, I want to buy an original Titan, whatever fucking show you worked on, background. And I'm like, I don't know that she has those, but maybe she does. I don't know if you have something. You know what you could do? You know what you could fucking do is you could actually, being a credited person on that show, you could make a new one, right? Nothing's gonna stop you. I'm sitting here drawing Donkey Kong, right? Fucking Nintendo's not coming to sue me. You have credit on that show. Make a new one. Paint something inspired fan art, like what I'm doing, for Titan. And at least I know Queasy would probably buy it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Do a fan art. I don't know, is he still online? Maybe he'll fucking request. I'm gonna guess it's gonna involve a naked giant with weird crochet musculature. And they had wieners and stuff bouncing, didn't they? They were weird. Well, you do backgrounds, right? No wieners. No wieners. All right, I missed that part. Right, you do backgrounds, Earl, right? That's your, that's your thing? Boobies, then. You obsessed? Am I obsessed? I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with. I'm a little obsessed. Not sure what you're talking about, but I'm obsessed. A little obsessed. A little bit. My wife has run off. Need to have some hobbies. Oh, you got auto mode. I have to allow you. You must be allowed. I feel so powerful. I get to Aurora. I'm allowing. Did you see that? I just did it with my finger. I just clicked it with my finger. And now you're allowed. I just allowed you. with my finger. That was awesome. So powerful. I know how you women are with powerful men. Not really. What? He's in me pervy reels. Well, you're not talking about me. I didn't send you shit. Don't think. Did I? I don't know. Both? You. Oh, yeah. Nemo sends pervy shit to everybody. He's that's who he is. Don't expect him to stop on your account. I wake up every morning to like, oh, there's a whole lot of Nemo in my inbox. He's big and in my inbox. Very uncomfortable right now. You might say it's like an elephant. Elephant. Got to another auto mod? You pervy motherfuckers. Only funny, pervy. I think it's funny how pervy is flagged, the word pervy. Not being pervy, the word pervy. It's retarded. I'm glad the word retarded's not fucking flagged. Although I guess I'm saying it, it's not typed. Maybe if you guys typed the word retard, it would probably get flagged. Well, you have a special way. You probably very delicately hit the Y with maybe your middle finger, and that's why you didn't get flagged. You hit the Y softly. Yes, exactly. You shall not pass! Exactly. That's how you get away with the pervy shit. Anyway, so we had a whole conversation. Not really, mostly me diatribing. But AI earlier, Aurora. I don't know, I'm having some thoughts, I'm having some feelings. And it's mostly because I've been through this once already, right? And what does that mean? That means like my experience with the dehumanizing of visual effects, where the producers basically did anything they could to try to push on the cost and the value, whether it was send it to India or it was, send it to places that had tax incentives, whatever it was, whatever it took to dehumanize and de-artistify, take away any artistic value. That's what the studios did, right? And that's what happened. That's what I experienced, what everyone experienced, And I think that the AI really is just that on a much more massive scale, you know, global, everything, fucking all industries, every single thing. I mean, there's definitely, I can see how this would affect what you do. I don't know. I mean, I use AI on a daily basis, but I'm not so sure that I concur entirely with that sentiment. And it's trained on art already, or it's trained on stuff, visual input. And so it's like, well, so it's not creating a goddamn thing. You could, of course, analyze what is the creative process and say that any of us create anything. That's a valid argument. But no, AI is not creating a goddamn thing. It is. It's assimilating, regurgitating. It is not creating. So what are we going to do in that domain? What do we do in this world? And by the way, Unqueasy, I was just talking with Aurora about your interest in some Titan imagery, and I was telling her, you know what, you could probably create just your own. Like her response was exactly what I thought it would be, which is everything she's created is embargoed or known. And I'm like, yeah, but you could actually just create some artwork. You were credited as an artist on fucking Titan, so you could create your own unique art and sell it. This Titan inspired, just like I'm sitting here making Donkey Kong. Right? They don't own her. They might own her work product for a period of time, but they don't own her. All right? And I think that's important. She could still do her shit. They don't own her. I mean, she's young, right? So she's still in this thinking that, like, people can fucking own her, right? Because she hasn't been around the fucking block enough to tell people to fuck off like I have. Not that I'm being dismissive of her challenges, but they can fuck off. Girls gotta learn to tell people to fuck off. No, my real name. Okay. I think we just crossed a comfort level for Aurora. Okay, all right, she's engaging. Lola Ropa. Oh my God, are you credited as Lola Ropa? No, he just made that up. Did I watch Attack on Titan? Of course yes I did. Yes, I watched Titan. I don't think I've seen them all. I think I fucking bowed out after, I don't know, season 1 or something. By the way, Queasy, that was exactly the compositional element I wanted, so it was a good move on your part. Good suggestion. I have to go back and finish this fucking thing. But yes. Hunger is starting. Be a responsible adult and eat right, or B, go get pizza. You know what? And this is just my current phase, I'm definitely at the pizza phase of things. Although I'm traumatized by Japan and pizza because I tried to order pizza dozens of times. I received pizza 3 times. Now, I know you're all Nahungus, so fuck you. I'm sure you're going to accomplish pizza status. I was traumatized. I was traumatized by Japan and pizza. I was traumatized by Japan in a lot of ways. Pizza was one of them. Trying to accomplish pizza status was not easy. Tonkatsu. You know what? You can kiss my ass. That's what I have to say to you. And all of Japan, for that matter. With their fucking 25 different versions of what Denon Shofu is, and Sector 25B ass-eating fucking assholes could go straight to fucking hell. Yeah. God damn. You know what? I think I've had just enough time to come to the realization I fucking hate that country. Which is funny. I spent a lot of time in Russia, and I still don't hate that country. You know, I'm definitely not down with their politics or their, you know, all that other shit. But just in general, like my experience in Russia, I didn't fucking hate my time in Russia. I think I've come to the conclusion I fucking hate my time in Tokyo. I think it was fucking terrible. Met awesome people there, you know. Mostly the only people I can think of that I liked were the people I met with or because of you, shithead. And that's about it. Otherwise, I'd say fucking Tokyo sucked and was fucking terrible. Except for the exclusive Gaijin experience. Japanese people are fucking terrible. I don't like them. The foreigners, the Gaijin are the only people where they shit. You actually had that roar because of, it's funny because you're talking about shit about Japanese people. That would be because of, what's her name? Oh my God, I can't even think of her name right now. That ran Tokyo Artist League. I would have met Rora without you. Now, would I have been taking the initiative you did, which like you just like grabbed a hold of her, it's like, yeah, you're going to dinner with us? Probably not. No. Yeah, exactly. You're exactly your point. I would have met her without you, But I definitely wouldn't have been like, you, booze, now. And her said, okay. Yeah, none of that shit would have happened without you. But neither of you are fucking a hungo, so I don't know what your point is right now. Naomi, I'm sorry, Naomi. I was trying to think of her name. Naomi was pretty cool, you know. I think that's the thing. I think there are cool people in Japan who are, you know, counterculture and trying to make their way, like Naomi. But in general, Japanese culture is fucking terrible. It's a terrible fucking place. You know, I think Americans don't like hearing that because they will like the fantasy of Japan. It's fucking terrible. Japanese culture is for shit. Romance bloom. I had to be his sober friend. Meow. Really? I don't know. Am I missing something? You drank with us. Are you? You drink with us. You're not sober, are you? I don't think you are. You're full of shit. What's happening here? How did I fuck up this eye so bad? I never saw you drunk. Well, even if I did, I was probably more drunk than you, so I wouldn't have fucking noticed. So it's a non-point. But now I have an objective when I come back. To get Aurora plastered. Publicly drunken Auroras. Aurora. Aurora. It's gonna look kind of like this picture, this big monkey and this girl screaming. Alright, like I would flag. I did flag retard. Oh my god, Twitch flags retard. It's awesome. Drunken karaoke. Never go full retard. Well, I've got another night. I'm still not fucking done. The picture has come along though. I do like where it's going, but it's not fucking done. Definitely not done. Definitely further along. Definitely better. Definitely not done. I have to get my. I'm gonna have to go full retard on this picture. But honestly, I'm kind of feeling like it's Centauri time. Oh, but sit the fuck down here and say stupid shit while I look at my monkey and his flaming barrels and his hot blonde tied up woman. The monkey's got more going on than I do. Monkey's got it figured out, man. You just steal the hot blonde princess and you throw flaming barrels at Italian plumbers. And this is how you find true life satisfaction. I sincerely hope nobody's listening to me. Oh my God. As long as we don't end up in a hostess bar. Muscle mommy host. So, Boom Buddy. Nemo Jeepin and I and his wife and somebody else. There were a few of us. Oh, I think that was the most beautiful Romanian in the world. Tried to go to a muscle made bar one night, and they literally wouldn't let us the fuck in. I think it's because between Nemo Jeepin and I, we weighed more than their entire staff combined, and I think they were intimidated by us. So they're like, no, we are not taking two enormous guys into our fucking place. Those bitches just kicked us right the fuck out. They wouldn't let us in the door. It was fucking ridiculous. Oh, Kevin and his brother. Oh my God. So 4 big motherfuckers. Kevin and his brother are also the same size as fucking Nemo and I. Yep. There was no fucking way they were gonna let us in that fucking place. It was a shit ton of fucking beef. Oh my God, that's the night we went to that stupid, ridiculous fucking show. Oh my God, that was retarded. That was exceptional. Yeah, it was ridiculous. And then we're just getting Kaijin guys. Yeah, you get used to this tiny little Nihongites. And it's like, yeah. I mean, yeah, fucking whatever your fucking name is. Nippon and I are large. But, you know, I'm back at the States right now, and I'm like in the 99th percentile, right? I'm still large. But you will see a guy bigger than me on a daily basis. In Japan, yeah, I'm like fucking Godzilla every day. Ridiculous. Exactly. Like you hated it. Like you hated it. Anyway, it's still a good night because I have that moment. Like that's the only night I did anything like that. And I have that reference point, like forever, of that ridiculousness of that night. That was absolutely retarded. That night was the dumbest shit I've ever seen or done. And I'm so glad we did it. Because it's like, okay, I have the reference point for the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Yeah, you were safe. It's funny because my, go-to is protect the women. So even like, I remember the first night I went out with, it was, the 2 Romanians, Dr. Wife, and Mark, and I had this like mindset. My brain instantly went back to where I live in the States, New York, Chicago, where I was on security. Like I'm watching the women folk, I'm behind them, I'm beside them, I'm constantly aware of my surroundings, and it's just like my go-to state. And eventually Alex was looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing? You're in Tokyo. This is the safe. There is no danger here. In fact, the most dangerous thing here is you. You need to chill the fuck out. Like, but it was just like my go-to state was to be in protectorate state. It's like there are women. They're in my, like I was like a dog. Like these are women. They're in my fucking tribe, and I must protect them. But it was like against what in Tokyo? And then I got that, and well, I don't know about fat, but yeah, I did get fat in Tokyo. I did get fat in Tokyo. You're not wrong. I don't know that I got fat that night, but I did get fat in Tokyo. But I definitely got drunk that night. That is true. And watched, oh my God. What's her name? The other Romanian molest the other Romanian. Yeah, no, I remember that night. I'm just trying to remember, oh my God, what's wrong with me? I can't remember the other Romanian's name. Just laying there drunk on top of Dr. Wife and Alex. And she's just laying there drunk and she's just like, reaches up and grabs a boob. Like, and I was just laughing. I'm like, okay, the only thing that would make this night better Sabina, there you go. Sabina, thank you. Jesus Christ. Bo being Bo, yeah. Sabina. Yeah, I was just laughing because it was just like I was watching her mental process, and she's laying there drunk on top of women, and you can almost see her think, the only thing that would make this moment better would be a boobie. And she just kind of went, and grabbed Alex's boob. And I'm new to the club. I just met all of these people. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Yeah, it's funny. MILF got censored. Exactly. MILF got censored. At some point, I'm gonna have to get my fucking head straight and actually finish this piece. It's actually probably only one night away of actually focused work, but I don't know. Focused ain't exactly where I am right now. I'm laughing about Sabiba's boob grabbing. I'm not really there on like finishing this fucking Donkey Kong right now. I'm appreciative of Queasy's input of the foreground barrel. I knew I needed a foreground element. I couldn't think of what it was. There it is. I like it. I like the ladders. Reminiscent of the game. For sure. I think I'm going to come back. What do I want to do? I'm going to come back. I'm going to make the flames look cool. I'm going to finish a little bit of our princess a little bit. This barrel's annoying me. I might not fuck around too much with the background. I don't know. We'll see. Needs some finishing. Basically just needs finishing. You know what? You and your logic can go fuck yourself. And this might be a go-to state because I think this is a consistent impasse between you and I. You and your logic can go fuck yourself. One barrel's on fire because I fucking said so. How about that? Exactly. The ladders in the other hand. He said, don't like that shit. None of this makes shit. Why would there be ladders above Donkey Kong? That doesn't make any sense either. Donkey Kong's at the monkey's at the top. Why would there be a ladder? It doesn't matter. It's reminiscent. This is all reminiscent. Shithead. With your logic. You and your logic could... Had enough of you and your logication. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish the princess, make the flames look good. A little bit of monkey, a little bit of barrel. Get a slide on the background and call it a meow. So it's probably another night of this, or I fuck around with it during the day and then show you guys what I did. Also possible. I need to move on. Hey, somebody actually wants to buy the cowboy from me, so I need to finish this. They actually want it as is, and I'm like, hell no, because I don't like it. So I need to finish this piece that I did a while back. Somebody wants to buy it. So I'm gonna come back and finish this, and then I'm gonna start the dead father-in-law picture thereafter. I've put a lot of effort into that. Already, and I'm a little scared because I think it might be too good. Like, I don't know if anyone wants as soulful or present of a dead husband picture as I'm probably gonna make. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it's received. It might be a little too. Might be a little too. Yeah. We'll see. Anyway, meow now. Oh my God. I assume Craig has multiple dead Japanese guy stories, and they probably involve Craig being naked or something, like something terrible. I can't imagine Craig not being naked with dead Japanese men, now that you said it. Now that you said it, I'm assuming he's been naked with dead Japanese men. I want to know. How could you not want to know? After that. Chased out by the family over a drink. Craig is not really human. Like, I don't know. What species is Craig? The fuck is that guy? I mean, not being negative or disrespectful, he's just not a human being. He is the weirdest, he is one of the most weird people I've ever met. Like, I don't really know what Craig is. He's definitely not human. Animal, vegetable, mineral, that guy is fucking weird. I like him. Not being negative or disrespectful, he's just fucking weird. I think I felt a little bit of connection with him, a little bit, not a lot, a little, slight bit of connection with him. Somebody drank all my fucking bourbon. Yeah, You found out he's a prude? Craig's a prude? What? Oh my God. Oh, so that's why he was being passive aggressive and scheduled his band the night of the Shibari because oh my God. He's complex. That guy is complex, man. He's a complex fella. Weird as shit. Complex. Oh, Jesus. That's where he is? Oh. That says more about him than it does about anyone else. And that sucks. I mean, I get it. Like, I've got the same shit. Like, I want to be dominant, but as soon as I'm dominant, I'm like, oh my God, am I hurting someone? Because that'd be the worst, my worst nightmare, I'd be hurting someone. Though I get it, but it's just weird. I didn't think Craig would be there. I mean, it's a tough place, right? You guys aren't being sympathetic to being in the putting your mind in the dominant role. To be in the dominant role is just like really uncomfortable, delicate place to be, right? And I don't know. I'm projecting. I don't know what the fuck's going on in Craig's mind. I can only project myself, but it's very uncomfortable. Like, you have to be very comfortable to be comfortable. By the way, is Boom Body still online? Because he had a whole shit show about BDSM last time we were online. Alright, so Craig is complex and confused and disturbed and sad. Sad. Generally sad. He's a generally sad fella. He is sad. Mr. BDSM, excuse me, what? Somebody say my name? What? Meow? Here I am. What do you have to say? Good times. Meetings. Yeah. Well, I think it's going to be my bedtime soon, people. Love you all very much. Very appreciative of you. Thank you for showing up again, especially after me being fucking not consistent. So thank you. Very appreciative of you guys showing up. Actually, I'm very appreciative of you guys in general. When I was in Tokyo, when I'm here, it's definitely an inner sanctum of appreciation. Sorry. I'll be back. Actually, tomorrow night I won't be. I'm not going to be back. It's Thursday night. I'm going to be back. I called off the Sunday night. I'm going to be back till Monday night, dude. Monday night. I'd love to be back tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to be back on this on the schedule. So Monday through Thursday is what I'm going to do now. You owe us some streams. You're saying I owe you some extra streams. Jesus Christ. Wow. You know, it's awesome to be appreciated. Jesus Christ. Right now, I've got a lot of family shit coming up this weekend. Oh my God, the shit I have to come up this weekend. My cousin, actually this is interesting. I don't know if I can figure this out. My cousin has a car wash. He's having a big Halloween event on Saturday night. I wonder if I could stream it somehow. That'd be interesting, right? Like, it's off the hook. It's really pretty awesome. It's an off the hook kind of experience. It's a drive-through car wash, but it's like crazy. Like last time we did it, it was pretty off the hook. A lot of people showed up. It was basically like a street party at a car wash. I don't know. Let me see if I can stream it. I'll look into that. I'll let you guys know. Yeah. I'll let you know. Maybe I can figure that out. Yeah. Anyway, all right. I'm going to go to bed because I'm really lucky I'm not snotty right now, but I'm pretty sure I'm not completely not sick. So it could get worse again. So thank you, everybody, for showing up. Love you. I'm going to go to bed. Good night.